this man. He's really won unity with this machine. He's the number one pinball player in Mexico City. And for him, if he plays his game, everything is claro que sí.
My intention is to do something to transmit a positive energy in the first place. In my case, making music is not hard work or it's not difficult, it's happening all the time, so to say.
I saw that like in '94, you released like at least 8 albums or something like that?
It was one album a month. I want to release the music I did pretty much immediately, and I want to step forward. So if you give your music to a record company, they work very slowly. I think I'm very conscious about which kind of music makes sense to throw in that machinery. I started to release music in the 90s, where music industry was basically still working with standard music industry contracts. They were all using major label contracts, and they always wanted to bind you as an artist. Right now it's not like that, and record companies still try to make you sign contracts where you would give them a lot. Then there is a question until which point you have to or you want to deal as a musician with the business. I think the contracts you sign, that's as far as you should go. So you give them options, actually, that's what you do. You give them options, and if worse comes to worse, you just say no.
To be beautiful.
When I did the Kraftwerk cover album, actually there was no master plan behind the album. My very first idea was to look for a Latin band in Chile, play them the Kraftwerk songs, and ask them to let it sink in and then just play their covers. But I was so curious about that idea that I started to program at home a little demo. I made the 4-track demo CDR, and I sent it to 3 record companies, one in Germany, one in Japan, and one in the United States. And I was never really, my big hope was that Kraftwerk would never find out, actually. To my surprise, Florian Schneider received a copy, and he liked it.
Kiss.